Yo, what up, guys? This your boy T Dub. What's Blades and Sports, guys? We are here. We are here live. All right, so in just a couple hours, guys, we're gonna have Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin. There's a lot of things that's going to be looked at in this fight. Is Anthony Joshua going to win? What fashion he win? Or possibly could Povetkin pull off the upset? Yes, it's a possibility that he can pull off the upset, but don't hold your breath on it. And also, guys, the winner of this fight take on the winner of Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, which looks like it is official for December the 1st, guys. Listen, this year has been popping. But, guys, before I get into it and give you my breakdown, my thoughts, and whatever I can muster up on the spot, please take a second to subscribe, like, and share. Again, this is your boy T-Dub, What's Plays in the Sports. We are here live. All right, so I think it's running okay, but let me do this. Is this my chat? I don't know. So let me go make sure it is okay. And you're coming in, and I appreciate it. You're hitting that subscribe button nicely. All right, I think we are good. Make sure that's down. All right. So here's my thing, man. We got Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin. I honestly see some things that Povetkin do very, very nice. And I do understand why Anthony Joshua talking about doing a lot more head movement. The reason that Anthony Joshua wants to do a lot more head movement because he does not want to get caught with those overhand rights and tricky shots that Povetkin sets up. Yes, from what I've seen, Povetkin doesn't really just go out there and just throw caution to the wind. He tries to actively set his shots up, and he faced taller fighters, as in Price, and how he set Price up with that overhand right, man. And some things that Povetkin does very well is he will go to the body. He'll tap you a couple times to the body and then come back up top. And I always teach fighters and people that's getting into boxing, if you go to the body, a finish up top, something, you know what I'm saying? And he hit Price a couple times. He'd go to the body with a right hand, back up top with a hook. Go to the body with a left hand, back up top with the right. Now, can he get those things off against Anthony Joshua? And if he does get them off, will it have an effect against Joshua? We have seen Joshua hurt. We've seen Joshua hit the canvas. The canvas. Ask Klitschko. It did, and it can happen again. But the thing is, will it happen in this fight with Povetkin? He stands a chance, man. Listen, if I have to go with a prediction, I would predict Anthony Joshua to win. But there's some things that kind of scare me a little bit with Anthony Joshua saying he's going to do a lot more movement and a lot more, slipping and showing way more of his boxing skills. When a fighter wants to show more of their boxing skills, a lot of times they take away from their killer instinct to go out there and just lay that hammer down like Thor when Captain America was like, put the hammer down. You want me to put the hammer down? And when you start getting a little bit more fancy with it, a lot of times it takes away from that killer instinct that let me go out there and separate the men from the boys type of feel. But guys, even with that being said, looking at Anthony Joshua, the guy still is about 25 pounds or so, give or take, bigger than Povetkin. I mean, they look like two different people. And even when Povetkin is lighter, he's not like an in shape type of guy. It doesn't look like he wake up and run 6 miles or 8 miles or pretty much watch what he put in his body. He's probably look like one of them guys that spend more time probably doing sparring in the ring and not actually the road work. But you know what? It works for people. It works. Look at Tony Bellew. When Tony Bellew fought David Haye, he looked like taco meat from the body shape. He didn't look, it wasn't a nice shape, man. It wasn't a nice shape. It's like Tony Bellew looked like a baby, a grown baby that still looks like that. Like, whoa, what am I doing in this adult body? But when you look at Anthony Joshua, Anthony Joshua, this guy has always come in tremendous shape, very tremendous shape. Now, will he be able to keep Povetkin from getting on the inside? That's the thing. And that's going to come down to what Povetkin can do, avoiding that jab, slipping that jab, trying to come underneath that jab. He needs to avoid it because Anthony Joshua is going to pump that jab. He's going to pump that jab, and he's going to look to counter with a right hand against Anthony Joshua. That's one thing he's going to try to do. Now, with Anthony Joshua, it's really hard for me to give him like what I think he should do to actually win. Oh, we got somebody to build on West Side. What's happening, my dude? He's at AJ will KO. Uh, the white boy T Dub. West Side that homie T Dub. Bomb Squad. Hey, you know, West Side. The thing that is getting me about that, man, is that Anthony Joshua talking about moving more in boxing more. You know, I want to hear Anthony Joshua say, listen, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to knock him the spark out. I am going to show you why I am the unified champion. But he's saying more like he's going to do more of the boxing and show more of those type of abilities, you know. And honestly, trying to do something new in a fight a lot of time doesn't go well, you know, like, you know, I don't know, man. But you know, like I said, if I have to make a prediction, I'm a predict Anthony Joshua was going to win. One part of me thought it was going to be a knockout, but by him talking about boxing more, I think it might go to a decision, guys. Listen, you heard it here first, man. This might go to a decision. If it goes to a decision, there's no way Anthony Joshua's going to lose by decision in Wembley Stadium in the UK. We working, she twerking. Let's get it. Shout out to your boy T that was blazing the sports, guys. Remember, please come in and hit the like button. The only way I'm gonna grow is with your subscription, guys. And please be part of the family. Join the live chat. Mingle with people. There's always different people that join the chat. There's hardcore boxing fans, and then there's people that call you know, games and different things, and just get a chance to mix and see how really big the YouTube world really is. But guys, so let's get back to this fight, man. For Anthony Joshua, I mean, assuming that he doesn't come out and do a lot of bouncing around, I think Anthony Joshua not only needs to use that jab, but not one. He cannot use one. If he uses one jab, he is leaving a opening for Povetkin to come in. I love facing people that throws one jab. I'm like, oh my God, thank you, God. He's a one jab thrower. I am going to counter the shit out of him, or I'm going to slide under his jab or slip his jab with an up jab, you know, or counter it with the right. Slip. You know, I can counter, come with the right hand, slip inside, come with an up jab, or just come completely under his jab and throw my own jab, or just get inside. Now, if I was Povetkin, I would probably come under Anthony Joshua's jab, throw his own jab to the body himself, follow with a right hook to the body, left hook to the body, and then I would circle out of there and stay out of that range. Because what could be dangerous for Povetkin is Povetkin could get a case of, where the hell did my head go? Because if Anthony Joshua hit him with one of them uppercuts inside, if Anthony Joshua hit Povetkin with one of them uppercuts that stretched out, what's his name, Klitschko neck, another 3 to 4 inches, you know, listen, Klitschko used to be able to turn his collar up when he had his shirts on, right? Collar comes up, it comes right here. Now he turned his collar up, and there's still more neck that's not covered because he got the Sonic Bell's uppercut out of his chin and left him about that much more extra neck. Povetkin could get that, man, but Povetkin is very crafty, and I like his craftiness. He only got one loss, and he lost to Klitschko, and after that, you know, he's 35 wins, 34. Is it 30? Is it 34? I mean, I gotta look at his record, man. Let me look it up to be for sure. Again, guys, this is pre-fight talk. It is just random talk. I am just giving you my thoughts on this fight. It's going to happen. And another big thing about this fight is DAZN. How is it going to sell? You see the symbol right there. How is it going to sell in the USA? I haven't really seen it been marketing it very much, but then again, I don't watch a lot of TV. Maybe they've been pumping commercials like crazy. But if I was them, no lie, for about 2 months, I would have been just crazy pumping commercials, buying ads, buying radio spots, you know, wherever you can fit in. But the bad thing about it is they can't market themselves on other sports channels like ESPN because you're competing with ESPN. So they have to be really, you know, selective with how they can target and get it out there. But, you know, to be honest, I don't think the U.S. sales is going to be great for DAZN. That's just what it is. The fight could be great. Now, don't get me wrong. This fight could be great. We didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it. I don't believe Westside asked for it. I don't believe my next door neighbor. Hold on. Did you ask for it? Nope. He didn't ask for it. So, but it's happening. It's happening. And a lot of time when you don't ask for something, it could be a good fight, but sometimes it shows in sales. It shows in sales. People asked for Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, and we got that fight. We got it late, but the people asked for it, so they showed up in droves. 4.3, 4.5, 4.7 million. People didn't ask for Andre Berto. They didn't show up. It's like walking into a building expecting a surprise party, and the only people there is the one that's setting it up. Like, no one showed up yet because the people didn't ask for it. But again, guys, T-Dub was Blazing in Sports. Oh, Theo, what's happening, Theo? At work, but I see you, brother. Yeah, man, keep on working. Hey, I'm gonna keep you posted, man. The fight is happening. I believe it's at 5 o'clock Eastern. Is when they expect the main event to start, which is 4 o'clock Central. All right. If you're on the East Coast, not East Coast, but the West Coast, I believe that would be 2 o'clock. So anywhere from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock range, you should be. Depends on the coast you are, or if you're in the middle, or mountain time, it could be 3 o'clock. But I am going to watch the fight. I am going to find the fight, and I am going to watch the fight. And if Povetkin wins, to be honest, I don't think we're going to see a undisputed. I don't think Povetkin really wants to fight Deontay Wilder. Assuming Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury. But if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, see, that's the thing, man. I don't think a lot of people want to face Deontay Wilder. They call Deontay Wilder a bum, but how is he a bum and nobody want to face him? That's another story. Here it is. Shout out to Theo, shout out to Westside, and shout out to anyone that gets a chance to hear this stream. So, it's hard for me to see how this fight going to play out. It really is. Honestly, I'm still sticking with my pick that Josh was going to win. But the only thing that may have changed was by knockout. I don't think Josh is going to win by knockout no more. I think he's going to win by decision. Now, he could. If he can catch Povetkin and hit Povetkin with that uppercut. I mean, that uppercut that he's bringing from, he taking that uppercut so low, it'll look like he's about to tie his shoes with it. It's so damn low. And he's going to bring that thing about as high as an Ayukin. You know that uppercut from Street Fighter when he dip way down there and he comes up like, boom. Like a springboard trying to knock the head off. There's one thing about Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, he has taken a lot of slack, and to be honest, a lot of it has been deserving. You should have fought Deontay Wilder. You didn't. You should have took the $50 million up front, $80 million total. I don't know what it is, but you didn't. So you took a lot of slack. But the one thing about Joshua is he can't fight. He does have boxing skills. He did with gold in the Olympics, and he does have power. He has power. He's lacking head movement. See, that's what make me think, God. That's what make me think about Povetkin. Because Anthony Joshua, listen, I got to see this new Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is telling me what he's going to do. I got more head movement. Listen, he's really working on the head movement right now. So when he fight Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder shoots a heat-seeking missile from that right hand, and it just don't hit you. It's like when that right hand hits you on contact, it explodes, and it's like an after effect. He really want to dodge that. But his head movement, or a lack of head movement, I got to see what he's going to do now. He doesn't move his head much. And if Povetkin, I'm telling you, man, if Povetkin can get that sneaky overhand right in, and he's not going to get it early. He's not, because Anthony Joshua is going to be looking for that right hand. He's going to be looking for the overhand right. He's going to look for it. But round 4, maybe round 5, when they then got into it, and the flittering, the overreacting. See, a lot of times in the beginning, people can react and slip more shots than when they actually get settled, or when fatigue starts to kick in just a little bit. And if he can land that overhand right, man, if he can land it, from that point on, it depends on how Joshua reacts. If Joshua takes that shot like, boom, okay, that was a good shot, but I'm still fighting, it's going to be a long, long night for Povetkin. But if he can hit Joshua with that overhand right, and we see like Joshua like boom, like visually affected a little bit, I don't know, man. But you got to tell me again. This is your boy T-Dub. I was going to call this fight live. I'm not 100% sure yet. You know what? The only reason I might not do it is because it's going to be such a delay. I hear the app is a lot of delay, and there's already a delay when I do a live stream. Like when I say something, you don't hear it till about like 30 seconds later. Depends on the stream, you know, and sometimes mine don't always stream good. But again, guys, this is your boy T-Dub, man. Listen, we are working, and I haven't named her yet, but she's twerking, man. Listen, for all you ladies out there, if you do that, I hear from, was it the vegan said that you can lose weight. So ladies, do her moves and feel good about it. Guys, remember, come into the stream. If you want to contribute to the channel, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. But listen, let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it. This is war. This is war. The winner of this fight affects the heavyweight division because titles are on the line. The winner, if it's Joshua, it's going to be more pressure to face the winner of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. I bet you any money. Anybody want to put their PayPal link up, please let me know. I bet you any money if Anthony Joshua wins, within the first 2 minutes, they're going to ask him about fighting the winner between Wilder and Fury. $100 bet. Let's go. Put your money up. Let's go. If you don't got $100, go find your kid's piggy bank, crash that thing, and put your change up. Let's get it. They're going to ask him about that. Now, Povetkin, I think they'll ask Povetkin as well, but I don't really think Povetkin really wants that work, man. Povetkin, I don't know. I know they tried to make Povetkin and Wilder once upon a time, but I think it was failed testing that prevented that fight. I believe Wilder was supposed to go over there and defend his title. Wilder was supposed to go over there and defend his title, but he failed the test, and then the WBC gave Deontay Wilder basically he could fight anybody he want. And I don't know if that's when he fought Gerald Washington or not. I don't remember who he fought after that. Again, guys, please come in, hit the like button. Listen, man, I'm giving you this work, man. I'm giving you this work. We are talking about it. We are doing this. Matter of fact, we're doing this live. Remember, guys, after the fight, we are going to do a post-fight recap. We're going to talk about it. We're going to listen to the interview. We're going to break it down, and we're going to see where boxing goes next, guys. Like I said, this is a fight that a lot of people probably don't care about as much, but it's going to affect. It's going to affect. I tell you right now, let's say the Zone in the U.S. only sells, let's say, 1,000, people download only 1,000 times. If Povetkin knocks out Joshua, everyone will know about it. Everyone will know about it. Everyone. And Joshua can afford it. But I'm telling you, if that happens, everyone. And then there's going to be a little pressure on Povetkin facing the winner of Wilder versus Joshua. But not Wilder versus Fury. But again, I don't believe that Povetkin really wants that. I think Povetkin will win, probably take some kind of tune-up fight, and we'll see if we're going there. But all right, guys, this is my pre-fight talk. Hope you guys got something out of this. I know I didn't have it to strip, but I want to give it to you live. I want to give it to you raw, uncut, unedited. Let's get it. This is T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here. Matter of fact, we are here live. We working. She twerking. Let's get it.